Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakwadash.
All right, double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone. All right, those who taught us this truth. All right, shalom to you, Akim, out there. All right, we the brothers out here, the GMS Kansas City camp. Out here once again to prophesy the downfall, all right, of Esau, Edom's kingdom. All right, as well as to bid the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right, to the marriage of Yahushua. All right, so we out here to wake up, okay, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, to come back into your heritage. All right? Okay, we out here to wake you up to come back into your heritage, man. All right, and we know that 2025, all right, is the hopeful year, okay, of our deliverance, all right, as well as the destruction and the end of Esau Edom, man. All right, and everything that's been happening this year, all right, is pointed in that direction. Okay, you know, the Most High has Trump, you know, and Elon Musk, man, which are two perfect characters to kick this shit on off, man. You know what I'm saying? We hoping and praying that these are those gods, man. All right, this is why everything is playing out and panning out in the world. All right, because I was meditating on that the other day. Trump has the division in America at an all-time high, man. You know, men and women, all right, are torn. Jacob and Esau is torn. The rich and the poor are divided. See, these are all the signs of the times, man. All right?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, our power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So the Mount Seir that we're setting our face against is Esau's kingdom, man. What's colloquially known as the West. All right? The Bible speaks about the land of the glory. That's what we're prophesying against, because this is the kingdom of Edomites, man. And the Lord specifically told us to call this place out. Trump and Elon Musk, they're basically the two faces of Esau right now. You know, you look out at the world, all eyes are on those two guys, and what they're doing is fulfilling biblical prophecy, man. You know?
Yeah, because man, this, like the brother was going into earlier about the division, there's a major division in Babylon right now, right? Because you got over 100,000 employees that was laid off from the federal government, which you got contractual employees and you got civil employees, like civil servants. Because you work for the government, that's considered a position of civil service, because you're supposed to work for the people, not the other way around. But you got a division of people on TikTok that's happy that a lot of you people have lost your jobs in these government departments, but then you got those that lost their job crying, man, and mourning. As the scriptures say that, man, hey, you people gonna lament for the teats and the pleasant fields and the fruitful vines, man. You know, your substance, because, hey, the Lord is using Esau Edom to really take away your livelihoods, because they want to push you into that technocracy, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, all hell can break loose at any minute, because, hey, I was looking at a documentary, well, not like a documentary, but it was like a video of this guy, Bill Gates, and he said it. He said AI can replace 90% of the population. He said the only thing that we really need humans for is to play sports in a roundabout way, because they don't want to see robots trying to dunk basketballs or, you know, play shortstop and shit.
Shut up and dribble, nigga.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that being said, not only government jobs are gonna get cut, they're gonna start within these particular police departments, fire departments, post office, soon to be the corporations, private sectors, and then before you know it, nobody's gonna have a job, man. Okay? So these are the days we're living in too, and this is why the prophets are out here to warn you that these days are coming, man.
Right. Well, yeah. And that's a blow to you, a lot of you people that voted for Trump, man, because you are some of the same people that's losing your jobs.
Yeah.
There was a video I seen, it was this Edomite man, he was crying and shit, you know, talking about Trump, save me, Trump. Pretty much, you know, Trump, can you help us and save us? Because that nigga was losing his job, man. You voted for him. Going to showing you people, man, that look, Trump is not for you people, man.
That's right.
All of y'all went and voted for him, thought he was gonna save the day. He's bringing hell on this place, man. You know, prices are going up. Matter of fact, I think Trump said it. He said inflation is back, and it's not my fault, or some shit like that, man. You know?
Bro, because they said it. They was like, so what you gonna do about rent, eggs, milk? Because it's really the simple thing that keep people kind of civilized, man. As long as people got sports and they can afford to live and, you know what I'm saying, they cool. Because the scriptures even go into that. Scriptures say that a principal thing for a man's life is the fruit of the vine, oil, you know what I'm saying, water, bread, you know, those things. So you really don't need that much to really sustain a decent living. But when you got rents, that's $2,000 a month to live in a goddamn walk-in closet, I have a problem with that, man.
Yeah, right. And Esau figured this out a long time ago. In ancient Rome, they knew this. You know, you give the people bread and serpents, they would be distracted. Why did they have to do that? Because they kept devaluing the currency, just like they are today. They kept overspending, overreaching, all right, taking more, taxing more people. And the only way to distract people from it is to give them bread, man.
Yeah.
Food and entertainment. People will tolerate a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
This, Sirach chapter 39. Sirach chapter 39 and 26. And when we read this, you know, everything on this list that this man has oppressed, man. So it says, Sirach 39, 26. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water. See, let's start off with that, water, man. Nigga, you gotta buy your water in plastic bottles, man. Per 24 pack.
Bro, I was looking up the Missouri River and the Mississippi River. You know, because those two rivers, they kind of interconnect down in the valley of St. Louis. But they said that the Missouri River lost 90% of its right mineral resources to the point it's nothing but pollution, man. You should be able to literally grab a cup of water and drink out of the river. That shit, you can't even jump in that shit, man. They said that, bro, they said that half the aqua life in that river would die out because of the toxicity of the water. And that's the biggest, that's the longest river in the United States. I believe they are longer than, I think the Mississippi is the second longest river in the country, with Missouri being the first. I think by like 100 miles or so.
It's a long ass river, man.
Yeah, bro, and it's all polluted.
Yeah, and you know how much pollution you gotta have to pollute a river, man. A river is constantly moving, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's constantly flushing itself. You can have river water that goddamn brown. That's wild, man. That's why we gonna beat the fuck out of Esau and the people, man.
Right!
We just on water, man. There's a whole list.
Right. First one.
And you know the fucked up part about it is they built some fucking apartments on the riverfront road out there up north, and them shits are $2,000 a month. I ain't gonna pay no goddamn $2,000 to look at some dirty ass water, man.
Yeah.
That's not luxury.
Hell nah, bro.
They'll sell it as luxury.
Yeah.
No.
It ain't like it's fucking Lake Michigan downtown Chicago.
Hell no. Nigga trying to give
You can't even swim in that shit out there.
Nigga tried to keep it in, when I lived in Jersey, nigga tried to charge like $4 for some waterside view of the Hudson River. Man, that shit is brown, man. You see diapers and shit floating in there. You know, that ain't no fucking lake, man.
They say, Sirach 39. Sirach 39, 26. The principal things of the whole use of man's life are water, fire. So you can equate that to electricity, man. You gotta pay for that shit. Man, Nikola Tesla already built a free energy system decades ago, man. And you still waiting for your fucking energy bill. Niggas got they light shut off during the winter storm.
Yeah.
That's oppression, man.
It was a Jake in Africa that came up with a concept of like the drones. I don't think he was in Africa, but it was a Jake that came up with the technology on how to build, you know, the drones the military use.
Yeah.
They had a Jake like back like in the 50s, some shit posing with an actual drone that came up with the technology of it, man. And where happened to him?
Yeah. Why are there over 6,000 patents that are so-called top secret classified? You know? Because he's hiding shit, man. You know? We got niggas running cars off of carburetors that run off of water back in the 70s, man. You know? But he hid all of that shit. You know? Now you gotta pay $200 fucking get surge pricing on electricity.
Yeah, just for him to dig a pipe in the fucking ground and provide you service. Like, you don't need that shit. Go ahead, huh?
Next one is iron and salt. Iron, you know, hey, you could equate that to your car. Have to buy these fucking materials, but also, hey, the price of living in general, man. Because they would use like those iron beams to help structure buildings and things like that. Brothers already speaking on the type of bullshit that come with the rent. we already speak of what type of bullshit that come with these cars. Hey, salt, you know? You gotta pay for that Himalayan salt. That shit $10 a fucking bottle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with that salt, man, that table salt, that shit don't even got no minerals in it. You gotta pay the extra price to get Himalayan or Celtic salt just to put the minerals in your body, man.
Right.
You know, that other salt, that table salt pretty much strip that shit out of you.
Yeah, it flushes it out. Yeah.
Pretty much pure sodium chloride.
Because water is a binding agent. Like if you put water in a dirty cup, then the water becomes dirty because water is a binding agent. That's why when you drink, like if you drink the water, you put mineral like sea salt in there. That way, everything that the water flushes out, the salt will replenish those nutrients, man.
Next one is flour of wheat, honey, and milk. You know, these are going down to the essentials, man. You know, flour of wheat, we brothers brought it out before that they be mixing pig hair and some of the bread, man. You know what I'm saying? Scriptures say that our bread shall be defiled amongst the Gentiles, man. You know what I'm saying? Honey, one of the best nutrients you can get is manuka honey, man. Yeah, I haven't heard of that before. Nope, I haven't heard of manuka honey before the apostles mentioned it, man. But when you look to buy manuka honey, that shit expensive as fuck, man. Bruh, he said he paid $45 for a small bottle, man.
Right. Yeah, because it's the valley of the shadow of death. Anything that can heal you, anything that has, anything that got to heal you, you get organic food. Don't try to buy some pasture-raised eggs. He gonna tax the fuck out of you, man. But anything that's healthy for you, there's a tax on it, man. And then you wanna get those nutrients back. He got $1 billion supplement industry, you know. He's gonna charge you for that too, man.
That's crazy. Like he profit off you being sick.
Yeah.
He takes the shit. He takes it out of your body through foods, and then he sells the shit to you that you need for extra money, man.
Right.
That's wicked as all hell.
Sell it back to you.
Yeah, like you selling me some shit that should be in the food any fucking way, man.
Right.
Money in the cure. The last few, it said the flour of wheat, honey, milk, the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing, man. So even down to a clothing level, you being oppressed.
Right.
You ain't supposed to be wearing no fucking polyester, man.
That's plastic,
You know?
man.
Yeah.
Polyester is a plastic, man. This demon figured out a way to turn plastic into a goddamn fabric, man.
Yeah.
You know, well, it kind of feels like it's a fabric, but the shit is plastic, man.
But if y'all ever notice, if you go polyester, you notice like you itch a lot. And it dries out your skin too. Because like you take a shower, like I got something called, it's like this like an Australian type of hemp soap. It got like goat milk in it, man, and it's supposed to rehydrate your skin. But your skin is so dehydrated from the clothes and the air and the fabric and shit like that, to the point you can't even get that moisturization back in your damn body. And then he sells you petroleum fucking jelly. Yeah, Vaseline. That's dirty fucking, bro.
You might be some you up with that shit.
Yeah, bro, fake it. It's gonna keep you warm, bro. Like, this motherfucker look like a porcelain nigga.
Yeah, you don't have to be shot and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you, brother, man. If you take a shower, I take a shower and I wait an hour, I don't put no moisturizer. My skin literally is white, man. My shit is like flaking up. Like this shit, that's because of the goddamn water, man.
Yeah.
Your body's supposed to dry out like that after water.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, bro. And like, you feel your skin put like, sometimes like after I get out the shower, I might walk around with the towel on for like 20 minutes and kind of air dry and shit. Yeah. And my skin dries out. I try to go pick up something. It's like my skin is tearing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking something bite me. And I'm like, damn, your skin is dry, man.
Yeah.
That, you know what, man? You fucking devils are gonna get it, man.
That's right.
I mean, it's to the point like we gonna really fuck you crackers up, man. Y'all saw that documentary on Prime when it goes into the concept of the quarterbacks, with the time of the black quarterbacks. Yeah, bro. The first quarterback by the name of Willie Thorne, 1953. First quarterback, bro. He played one game and they got rid of him, man, because they said that Jake couldn't be thriving in so-called thinking positions, man. You had a guy by the name of his name was something. Fuck, I was just listening to it. But he made 2 passes and 2 drops, got rid of him. Then 1968, you had a guy by the name of Marlon Brewster or something like that. That basically he was thriving, man. You know, and they decided to put Jake at the front line of these games. But this whole system has been set up to oppress us, man. Because these fucking devils hate you niggas, man.
Right.
Esau hates you, bro. I was at the gym early this morning, and for whatever reason, bro, it's something about old Edomites, man. It's like when you're working out in the one area, they just have the entitlement to come and invade that area. It's like, bitch, you see me working out on a machine. Why would you come in and try to work out on it? Like, well, what kind of shit is that, man? Invade, yeah, just entitled. So, you know how like those floor mats be when you kind of like do your little ab work and shit. So I put the little thing down on by the bench to do some ab work. So I'm doing my sit-ups, and then I go to the cable machine. This old bitch had the audacity to walk on top of the fucking back. And I'm looking at this bitch like, bitch, don't you see I'm finna put my back on that? But it just is, and the crazy part about it is the fact that I don't know if she really meant to do it, but spiritually, they hate us. They don't give a fuck, man. It's just like, be a decent person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do no shit like that, bro.
Right. Even to Edomites, bro. I don't invade people's space, but it's a passive aggressiveness, man. That's what I hate the most about it, man. I'd rather you just call me a nigga, man.
Yeah.
Then you doing that double bullshit smile, that smile they give you.
Yeah.
But they really just deep down they cursing your ass out, man. You know?
That's why when we get in the kingdom, we gonna literally put our foot sideways Monday up your fucking ass, man.
That's right.
You crackers need depth. You need to hey, look, y'all on TikTok crying. I don't feel no type of way about none of you monkeys, man.
Right.
I pray more you devils lose your goddamn jobs, man.
One last one.
Go ahead, bro.
It's saying, Sirach 39:27, all these things are for good to the godly, and so to the sinners they are turned into evil. And so how wicked of a man do you have to be to turn the most basic, essential things for a man's life into pure evil, man?
Yeah.
You know? You're supposed to wake up loving life.
Yeah.
Man, you don't want to be around us when we wake up on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, man, because we ain't as joyous as we is now.
Bro, like you be vexed coming to camp. When you get to the brothers, you be like, okay, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like it's just fucked up, bro. Like they call it a death style. It's like you're literally trying to live, man. It's like you're fighting to survive here. Life shouldn't be a struggle to live and survive, bro. I mean, life is about survival, of course, but it shouldn't be to the point that you're fighting death 24/7, man. Right. It's like you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to feel refreshed, have a good meal, you know what I'm saying, plan out your day. But from day one, you wake up in the morning, you already have oppression in front of you because you got to get to work on time, you got to make sure your boss ain't tripping, pay this bill, that bill, make sure your car don't break down, you know what I'm saying, make sure the rent is paid. You know what I'm saying? Be careful because some dickhead on the road decides to run you off the road. It's just total fucking revolt. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
And this is because you got the wrong people in power, man.
Right.
This rulership.
Right.
Scriptures say, with much wisdom comes much sorrow, much grief. You know, and that's part of the reason, man. Really, the thing that makes it really bitter is that this is a country where you got some of the richest people that has ever lived here, man. You know? And then you could go across the street and see a nigga in abject poverty, man. See, that's the bullshit right there.
Yeah.
It ain't like it's a broke down third world country. You know, this is the richest country in the world. You got more homeless people than China, man.
Niggas eating down here.
Yeah.
You know?
China barely even have homeless people, man, because they take care of their people. Healthcare is not overly expensive there, you know. Everything ain't going to the 1%. You know what I'm saying? Hey, somebody give me a Micah 2 and 1. Start at 1, and also somebody get the book of Amos 2 and 4. 2 and 4, 2 and 5. What's up, man? That's a whole BBL, man. See, if this was
We gotta get delivered, man.
hey, if this was GMS 2017 Kansas City, we would have called that shit out. Hey, we would have yelled across the street, hey, BBL, you know.
Hey, but that's the spirit though. This shit's so wicked, even booty is getting oppressed, man.
They made ass and titties out of polyester.
Yeah. That shit don't even look right, bro. That bitch look like an extra, bro. She look like an extra wide table with the wrong legs on that shit, bro.
She probably in one light.
How the fuck you gonna try to put an inner legs on a dinner table?
Well, Corey, Uncle say bitch shaped like a wisdom.
Damn.
Yeah, I got the Amos.
Cut.
This book of Amos 2 and 4, it says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Judah, and for 4."
No, my bad, brother. It's locked in. I've been cool 2 and 4. My bad. That one go in too, though.
All right, this is Habakkuk, chapter 2 and 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Yeah, it says the soul that is lifted up is not upright in him, man. Because only a wicked person will poison the very thing you need to live. Only a wicked person will poison the air that you gotta breathe. Like Esau, you gotta breathe the same air we gotta breathe, man. So it don't benefit you to poison it. But this dude, he's stupid. He's a smart dummy. Right, you know? Like how the hell do you spend more time destroying the earth than trying to fix it? Like this wind, this weather we got this week, that was some total bullshit. Like how the hell you have 2 days of winter and then all next week gonna be spring? When the only thing you had to do was leave shit alone, then winter would have picked up back in November and it would have gradually phased itself out into February, man. But instead, you want to bring blizzards and uninhabitable conditions in the middle of fucking February, man. Like, this shit ain't normal. This ain't no real goddamn snow. How the fuck does snow melt in 22 degrees? It's cold as hell out here. But it feels like 40 because it's been so damn cold.
Right. This up and down. This is the same devil that detonated the nukes, man. He knew that the chance that the atmosphere could ignite. That nigga did it anyway, man.
Yeah.
You know, and he's really not right, man. And the scriptures say the spirit in him is not right. This nigga's really not right, man. This nigga's a joker. Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Can you read that one more time?
Habakkuk 2 and 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. But the just shall live by his faith. It says, yea, also, because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Right. Go ahead, Will. Yeah. But yeah, right. He's saying he's a proud man, neither keep it at home, man. You see what I'm saying? The proudest man right now in the world is Donald Trump. And let's be real, Donald Trump is just a front man. He ain't doing nothing that he wasn't told to do. This nigga wake up and get an instruction book just like you do on your regular job. When your boss say, all right, I want this done. That's the same thing with Trump, man. Don't think that he's a single man just pissing all the elites off. Nah, man. The elites is doing what they call a controlled demolition.
The fact about he signing executive orders, you know what they say, they telling him what it's saying. He don't sit back and read that shit. Right.
It's gonna help save millions of lives.
And I don't know why they did it, but they did it.
Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
See, say he enlarges his desire as hell, man. Because the scriptures tell us to be content. You know, with whatever position Yahweh Hashem Yahshua blesses you with in your life, you're supposed to be thankful for it, you're supposed to deal with it, man. Esau say, you know what? Okay, this shit is cool, but I want more shit.
Right,
and not just more shit, I want their shit. You know?
Yeah. I want to get rich.
Yeah, Esau will see civilization living peacefully and do what he can to fuck it up, man.
Right.
Oh yeah, like I told you about those trees around the crib he cut down. Bro, he did all that shit, fucked it up just to put a goddamn coffee shop right there. And the original plan was to put something else there, but I guess I don't know what happened once it fell through. But he cut all our nature down just to put a goddamn coffee. Who the fuck drinks that much coffee? You got literally 3 coffee shops within a block radius. Like, it ain't that much goddamn coffee in the world. And it all comes from the same fucking place.
Yeah,
it's just a different name.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
That's why I got curious. It's sitting in the house. That takes like one second to make it.
Fuck.
So why they don't get it?
I might want to go out the, I might want to look out my window on a Saturday night or when the sun set and see the gold hit off the trees, but I gotta look across the street, this big empty gap of fucking parking lot, man.
Yeah, see some big banks.
America is just a big ass mall. That's what America is.
Fuck this place,
People
bro.
buy brands, man. Nigga will see one name brand and one generic brand. He'll pay more for the brand. He'll know it's the same shit. He'll still buy it. That's part of the marketing here. What you know?
Some more on that.
Verse 6, it says, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth, that which is not his. How long into him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
And that goes to debt, man.
Right.
Put it down.
Yeah, Khan. Hey, yeah, that thick clay is the Hebrew word ibatya, which is heavy debts. So now these nations, all right, are fed up with this place, man. That's why you got BRICS. You know, they're set up to pretty much de-dollarize the world. You know, and it's so bad for this place that even their allies, man, closest allies like the EU, you know what I'm saying? They're looking to join BRICS. You know, they're looking to get the hell away from this place, man, because Trump is speaking a lot of bold shit. You know, he's talking about putting tariffs on the EU, putting tariffs on Canada, you know, Mexico, all of these places, man. And these supposed to be your allies. How the hell you gonna do that to your allies, man?
That nigga said we gonna take Greenland, man. Wait a minute, don't the Denmark, the
yeah,
own that shit?
yeah.
You know, he over there telling Panama, you can't let China in. Who the fuck are you, nigga? Right. You
Yeah.
know, like Panama is a whole separate country. You can't let them. We had an agreement. What about your agreements, man? What about your agreements with Dad? Did you keep those?
Oh no.
Yeah, and this guy, fucking J.D. Vance, he went and pissed off the EU. He pissed them off too,
Yeah.
because he had them talking points like, well, you know, people have the right of choice. They do have the right to speak what they want to speak, but that goes against the plans of the elites. We see what they're doing. They're creating a division, man. All right, and the scriptures say the beast shall hate the whore. And this is the start of it. You said everything fall in place, because when you go into Daniel, the 2nd chapter, it goes into the division of the kingdoms, which partly was clay, part was iron, and it says it was mixed with miry clay. So part of the society is strong, and the other half of the economy is weak, man. And eventually all these kingdoms are going to fall, and they're going to have to set up this digital world, man. This is why they accelerating the collapse of this place. Like the whole DEI shit, the whole mass layoff, all that, man, is all based on the global reset, man. Okay? Like Schwab said it, it's going to be a year of polycrisis, man. That's why it's no coincidence that planes are falling out of the sky, man.
Right.
You know? Because they want to say, well, look, you know, this is due to incompetent people. We need to get some more such and such. And on top of that, he's firing a lot of the fucking people in the federal aviation. He's firing people in this department, that department, FDA shit. So people are like, man, ain't nobody... shit just gonna be haywire out here, you know?
Shit, not only that, you know, with that DEI shit, you know, they're pretty much trying to get a lot of you jakes, you know, a lot of minorities to stop supporting these companies that are getting rid of DEI, man. That's gonna play into this economic collapse.
Right.
You know?
And clearly, this place is already falling. It's really already falling. This place is like a weekend at Bernie. He's just propping this shit up, man.
That's all it is.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, all that's what the brother said it earlier. It's a controlled demolition.
Yeah.
He's already destroyed it. He's just trying to control the timing. He's got a larger plan that's for it. You know?
And the fucked up part about it all is the fact that he's talking about we're gonna audit Fort Knox, 400 million, not 400. Yeah, right. Like if you had gold in there, you wouldn't be on a credit-based system, man.
Right.
I mean, you got gold, but not necessarily. You got to be a fucking devil to take the money off the gold standard. You already to put this place on a credit-based system. That was enough for you people to revolt, man. Because wait a minute, man. If you take us off a gold-based system and put us on a credit-based system, then where the fuck is our gold at, man? Run my shit back.
Go to Fort Knox, make sure it's still there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I'm gonna see if it's there.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know if it's there, motherfucker.
Yeah, ain't nothing. Yeah, nigga, like.
I'm supposed to have security cameras on that shit.
That shit ain't been audited since the 70s.
Yeah, that shit ain't in there. And if it is in there, it's probably some props or some shit. Ain't right there.
As soon
See,
as
we
Nixon-
got the American gold right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
You
As
know,
soon as Nixon took us off the gold standard, they took that shit.
Yeah.
They probably took it beforehand.
shit is a Swiss bank, Swiss bumpers goddamn where.
Right. You people are stupid, man.
Somebody give me Joel 20, man. Go ahead, bring it out.
Something like it.
Yeah, bring it out.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah, it says, woe to them that work evil, all right? Because they practice it and they can do it upon their beds, man, because they got the law, they got the power. You know, they got the power of Congress to say, you know what, this law passed, that law, let's do that, let's do this. In fact, that people have no choice on what laws they pass no more. People they just do it, don't press people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole goddamn Doge shit. How the hell do you have an unelected official in there that's going in there and he's auditing all the records, man? Which he's probably using AI to do it any fucking way, because he's definitely not doing it. But how the hell did he have access to American taxpayer records? And you ain't even an American citizen, bro. Like, that's fucking crazy. And these stupid, dumb idiots that you call people out here, why ain't Ryan, bro? Why are these people burning this place down, huh? Like, why? Like, you work a 9 to 5, you're getting taxes took out of your check unjustly, all right?
Yeah.
And why the fuck are you people not rioting? Why is you still have, you got, I don't get it.
Yeah, like
That's
you,
right.
Like you brought it up, bro, in your lesson. Like, and then, like, you know, they trying to talk about $5,000. That's all you got to give to these people, man?
Yeah,
You know, $5,000?
They stole.
Then you gotta cut me $1 million check, man. You gotta start at $1 million.
Right.
And I expect that shit every month. So you pay me back.
On time.
Yeah.
The amount of money that Jake has made this country, you can't put a number on, man.
No, hell
So
no.
just not even outside the tax dollars alone. We talking about that 100 years of free labor, nigga. What about that?
Right.
And we ain't up here making a case for reparation. We just saying you got a big fucking bill with Israelites, man.
Oh yeah. And you know, even in civil court, even besides monetary restitution, you got something called damages. All right. If you offend somebody like that, Alex Jones, he got hit with damages. Up to like $1 billion over words. Now, how much damage has Esau done to us?
Every nigga you call me, I want $1 billion. Nigga.
Right. You know, forget the labor. How much damage did you do to us, man? That's what your ass got to do.
And having a police department that's shrouded in biases, man.
Yeah. Micah chapter 2, verse 2, it says, and they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Yeah, bro, they oppress you. It's to the point that you a so-called black man, you can't even be, bro, they have made it a war to have a family here, man. Going through the family courts and stuff, that's literally a war, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau understands the family unit is most beneficial to the kids, man. But yet this man totally takes the family unit and he sets up a black demon, a dragon, to totally blow fire all over that shit, man. This is why men are getting passports going overseas. Starting families with more suitable women, man, because the minute you have a baby with a bitch in this kingdom, it becomes a fucking war.
Right.
You want to see her, she wants to fight you for seeing your own fucking child. Why you want to see my kid for? Bitch, because it's my kid. I want to spend some quality time with it. I want to wipe, you know what I'm saying? I got to change the diaper on this little nigga. Yeah, the minute you have, bro, when I had my kid, bro, that's when shit started getting worse. The minute I had my daughter, and when we went back to the crib, the bitch mama basically said, you can't come back over here no more. Banned me from the whole fucking house, bro. All because the stupid ass mama postpartum depression. Don't you know that's part of fucking the medicines that they give the bitch? And on top of that, she was mentally unstable. What are you fucking with? Ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I the one that took the bitch to the hospital so she can deliver my seed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How am I the fucking problem? Because you listen to some fucking quack, some doctor, tell you, oh, it's this. If you raised your fucking daughter the right way and wasn't a disrespectful slut, we wouldn't have no goddamn arguments, man. But you niggas don't never take the accountability for the bullshit you do. And then when the man walks away because he don't want to deal with the shit no more, then all of a sudden he's the fucking scum of the earth. Because he ain't sitting there being sorry for getting mistreated by some damn harlots, man. Like, we can't win here, so-called black men, bro. We can't win for shit, bro.
You can't even think about it.
Nah, you can't, man.
Hey, you can't even speak about it. They trying to ban our videos. So fuck this world, man.
You know what? I'm sick of this postpartum excuse, man.
Yeah.
You know, a bitch will bring up postpartum. She didn't bake her kids in the oven. I had postpartum. You know?
Yeah.
You know, the real remedy for postpartum is getting the shit slapped out you, man.
Basically.
Then we gonna see if your ass still got postpartum. See, that's the real problem. They know there ain't no fucking consequences.
Yeah.
So everything's a goddamn excuse.
What about all the prepartum demons y'all got on?
Yeah.
Cause that bitch Cardi B was letting niggas hit when she had a whole baby.
Right.
That's a prepartum demon.
That's
Yeah, and when I come to the conclusion, bro, this is hell, man.
Yeah.
This is really hell, man.
Bro, like, you know how damaging it is to unleash that demon on you and put her over you, man?
Yeah.
How much damage that does, man?
Yeah, that would psychologically destroy you, man. Hey, y'all saw that about that chick that left the kids in the house 4 years?
Yeah.
Y'all saw the house? Bro, y'all see the house that make them throw up, man.
She would only come by like once a week, drop off.
Yeah.
They be sleeping on pizza boxes.
I was getting mad at D-Mash, man, because he did a video and I was watching it and I was eating. And he kept the picture on the damn house. I had turned the video on like, man, that's how nasty this shit was, bro. Like,
That's how wicked the woman is, bro. Thank goodness, man.
goodness gracious. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 3. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which shall not remove your necks. Neither shall ye go heartily, for this time is evil. It says, in that day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, we be utterly spoiled, and have changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields.
Yeah, man, he's totally. Hey, look at what he did with Gad, man. He set up other Gadites to come against Gadites, and he set up false trees that other Gadites approved of, so he can be justified on setting up laws to keep Gad off his own land, bro. Divide and conquer. This man has a lot to pay for, man.
Right.
This devil, he's literally he has a tab that he can't pay.
Right.
So when we get you in slavery, man, it's gonna be a bad day for you. And this is why this demon Vocab Malone is so fervent on trying to silence us, because he knows what's coming, man.
Right.
And we can't do it justice by speaking. It has to be played out in real time, man, because like I'm itching to get you devils in captivity, man, when Yahweh Shai comes and deliver us, man.
That's right.
Because you fucking deserve it, man.
Right.
You know, that tab you can't pay, we gonna be like the payday loan place. Like, oh, you ain't got it? That's all right.
300% tax.
300%. Next week, if you ain't got it, next week, 600%. You know, that's how the Lord coming back. Because that's what you did, man. You know?
Yeah.
It's Job chapter 20, starting at verse 4, it says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrites but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dog. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? That's repeated in the book of Obadiah too.
Yeah.
That he saw himself as an eagle. Yet he shall be thrown down, if we paraphrasing that.
Right.
You know, so it says the triumphing of the wicked is short. So these wicked people, these wicked niggas, Edomites, they always have a short time to enjoy their fellowship. That goes into part of selling your soul too. You know, Jake choose evil, choose breaking the commandments, doing bullshit, and they don't know that shit is temporary. You sign that contract, what comes at the end of it is death. It's punishment eventually. But the kingdom and seeking righteousness is everlasting. So why wouldn't you want to try to pursue something that lasts for eternal versus some temporary little fucking fling?
Because you know why? Jake don't have patience, man. Jake want it now. You know, Jake want it now. They don't have patience. And this kingdom has spoiled Jake to the point that it teaches you to get rich quick scheme, man.
Right.
You know, and it's really Esau's fault, because even when you go back into the book of Genesis, when he sold the birthright, because he didn't have no fucking, he got impatient, man. He like, no, I don't care about that. You know, he's probably scoffing like, man, fuck that, bro. I don't care about it. He probably, the reason why the Lord rejected this nigga in the first place is because he didn't really care about the birthright in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't understand the gravity that came with it.
Right.
Because he's just a base man. He's low life, man. You know what I'm saying? So when he said, what good is this birthright to me anyway, he's probably saying, what I'm going to do with that. What I'm going to do with that, you know? Yeah, he scoffed it, man.
Yeah, no respect.
Yeah, no respect
See,
to it.
that wicked nigga, he wanted the riches that came with rulership, but he didn't want to be a part. He didn't want to be responsible. You know, that's why he tried to come back and get the birthright. because he saw that inheritance.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to do what it takes to lead, man, to prove yourself, man. You would have had it as the firstborn son.
And he wasn't a spiritual man anyway, because you gotta look at it this way. Like, think about, why did Jacob try to get it from him in the first place? Because Jacob understood through the spirit, like, wait a minute, that's it. So Jake was probably pestering this nigga for a long time, like, man, let me get, because Jake knew that Jake knew that wasn't for him, man.
Yeah.
Jake knew that the nigga was not right in the spirit to even deal with something like that. So he probably talked to Esau time and time, like, look, man, what you gonna do with that?
yeah.
Esau
What you
like,
want
look,
for
man,
it?
like, Esau like, man, look, man, I don't know, leave it, you know, putting shit off to the point that Jake was watching his ass. You know what I'm saying? Got tired. He came in. He's like, man, sell me that, run that.
Right.
He did it. Like, all right, fuck it, funny. He had to. Jake had, you know, Jake worked at you before they get your ass.
Yeah.
Man.
I was gonna say he probably been warming it up the whole time.
Yeah,
asking
yeah.
what he want for it.
Yeah,
right.
He's like, all right, maybe I gotta come a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
I knew a nigga like that was trying to buy
Hey,
somebody's car.
he had that. Hey, he put that fucking Harold's mouse sauce on that shit. Man. Esau like, fuck no.
He even cook it. He just put it on.
Yeah,
Because he understood, man. He actually had respect for it. You got the oral traditions passed down. He was listening when Abraham spoke about what you're supposed to do and not to do. You can see Esau being rebellious, man. Hey, don't go marry that woman. What does Esau
go
do?
do it.
He married that woman, you know? And it shows you he had
Hey,
the
bro.
zeal.
Keep going, stop it. You got it.
And it says it shows you had the zeal because what did he do with the angel, man? He wrestled the angel, man, all night, man. So he understood that this wasn't just some earthly riches. You know what I'm saying? He understood that this was a perpetual blessing that was going to be given to him, you know?
And it's a spirit, man, because this stuff is really about to go down quick. Like, I haven't slept in the past 2 nights, man. This was some heavy-ass visions I had of this place going down.
Yeah, kind.
The destruction, man. And I got a vision of brothers had spiritual power. We was hunting the fucking elites. We were staying in this fucking upscale hotel somewhere in Kansas City. One of the old ones they're built with the heavy-ass fucking bricks. Brothers was flying in, fucking crashing right through the side of the damn wall, snatching their ass out of there. And the next day, last night, I had another dream, man. That shit was wild. This place just collapsed. And all the highways were shut down. You could see the fucking smoke from the buildings and the skyline, all through the shit. Brothers trying to maneuver through the city.
That's all I need, bro.
I mean, them
All I
times
need
though.
is good. I'm a hunt these niggas like mountain lion. You know how mountain lion stalk you? I'm a hunt these fucking niggas.
In those times though, man, you can feel it coming. You know what I'm saying? That's why those provisions, the Lord said he's gonna make Jacob, or he says like worm, oh Jacob, I will help thee, man. I will make thee a new threshing sharp instrument having teeth, man. So that ability is coming back in the earth, because even Elon Musk said that like AI could get out of hand to the point that flesh and blood wouldn't be able to win a battle forefront with it. He said it. He said if this gets out of hand, it's not gonna be stoppable, man. And they showed you that in that movie, The Terminator, bro.
Yeah.
The war between man versus machine, and this is why that dude John Connor in Terminator was Skynet. That's why they sent his ass back to try to stop it, man. And even in the Matrix, when Morpheus was sitting down with Neo, and he showed him the city, he said, we don't know who struck first, but he said, we know that we scorched the sky, man, because that was a war between man and machine. So this man is creating a technology that he himself can't even fathom out, man. You know? Go on this more, man, bro.
And it says, verse 6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Yeah, it says he shall perish forever like his own dung, man. Because it's to the point that if we don't get this man out of here, that we will all literally perish, man. Okay, like this is how you know we at the end. Because the fact, artificial intelligence, man, that alone, that shit is getting scary, bro.
Yeah, it's picking up quick too.
Bro, y'all saw that video with that Tupac? Yeah, old man.
That shit look like a real video.
Yeah. I thought, oh shit, they found the nigga. You know, I mean, it like literally, it's ever replicating, it's learning. Like right now, as we speak, AI is advancing. It's learning. It's all around you, so it's learning from mannerisms from humans, man. They showed you that in that movie, Megan. Yeah, they got a movie called Megan 2.0 coming out.
Oh, yeah, I got to watch that.
Yeah, the bitch is twerking and shit. Yeah.
That shit was wild.
Yeah. Even with the Child's Play movie, when they tried to do it with the AI, reason why they made the Mega movie is because that Child's Play franchise, they basically couldn't get it off the ground because the original creator, Don Mancini of the Child's Play franchise, he was going to sue the shit out of MGM because he's like, wait a minute, this is my shit. You can't be trying to replicate something I already created and making something that I don't want it to go. So instead of making a sequel to the Child's Play AI version, they made Megan. Because with Chucky, basically, he was just a doll that was fueled by AI, and once they turned off the security parameters on him, he was able to pick up techniques from watching people and watching movies. Like, I think The Boys was watching a horror movie, and the nigga was sitting in the kitchen, the eye was twitching and shit, and the nigga got a goddamn butter knife and started doing this and shit. And that's how he learned to become a killer. But it's not too far off beat because that's how AI is, man. It learns your mannerisms, it learns everything about you.
And it's using data from a wicked world, man.
Yeah.
You know? It's
That's the
just
scary
mining
part,
data.
because it's wicked.
Yeah. That's right. Keep going, bro.
It says, yet shall he perish forever like his own dove. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found.
Hey, just imagine how the world would prosper without the presence of Esau. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine what the world would be like if we didn't have a devil that sprays chemicals over our skies, man. You know what I'm saying? That messes with the food, that messes with the drinking water.
Right.
Why in the hell am I taking a shower with overly bleached and treated water, man?
Yeah, bro. For real. The toilet paper is bleach, man.
Yeah.
You gotta wipe your asshole with bleach, man.
Bro, they believe it or not, they say a lot of colon cancer, it don't even come from of course, diet, but not even on the diet. It's the shit that you put in your body. Because they know the quickest way to the bloodstream is where? Through the anus. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you wiping your ass with some Sherman's Ultra with that ugly ass bill in the front, 5 years from now, your ass got a tumor in your goddamn asshole, man.
Right.
I wonder where it come from.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a bad diet. No, it come from literally having to use this fucking toilet paper, man.
Yeah, don't let your ass be down on funds. You gotta get that great value, and then it's a real rap, man.
Right. Yeah. Then on the back end, Esau is spending your tax dollars talking about we need more money for colon cancer research.
Yeah.
You know? This nigga's the reason for it, man.
Spending 20, 40 fucking $1 billion on goddamn transgenders, tea parties and shit like that. How the hell are you people not fighting? And they literally took 20 billion of your fucking dollars and they funded it on nothing, man.
Fucked it off.
Fucked it off or animal transgender research on how to change animals. Get the fuck out of here, man. Why ain't you people fighting, man? What the fuck are you doing? You waiting for this man to fix it? You think Donald Trump is gonna come and make y'all lives great again? Donald Trump knew they was stealing from you. He was stealing from your ass, man.
You got some checks cut to him.
Oh, he just closing loose ends, man.
Right. Well,
Fuck out of here, man. Jump down, bro. Like verses 18.
Verse 15 says, he has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again.
Yep. Riches, that gold, all that gold he stole, that's our shit, man. That gold, like they say, wealth is transferred. It's never destroyed. Wealth is transferred, man. You know what I'm saying? So all that gold he got, the livestock, because the real money is really in the earth, man.
Right.
It's really resources, man. You know, silver, gold, oil, you know what I'm saying, minerals, livestock. Land is real money, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they showed you the first concept of money being like sheepskin and fur. That's the real concept of money. Barter with it. But they give you people a stack of greenbacks and call it legal tender, and you killing each other over that stuff.
Right. Yeah. Land and labor, man.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna have in the kingdom. The entirety of the earth, and every single heathen.
We're not gonna have no paper money in our purses, man.
Yeah.
That's true, man. I was watching that show called Alaska Bush People, and that's all they live off of is literally just barter in Alaska. They rarely use cash at all. They use something they went and cut down some fucking trees, cut the lumber up, and traded the lumber for whatever they needed. Older or bullshit. Bought a whole fucking boat, just cut down some trees.
Yeah, bro. And that's beautiful. Bartering is actually a good thing, and it's gonna come back to that. So let's just say let's just say going to your example, right? Let's just say if you had 2 hacksaws and they wanted to cut down a tree, you got 2, and let's just say if you need in exchange for some sheepskin, you can afford to give him a hacksaw to do his job in exchange for something you don't have, man.
Right.
That's bartering right there.
Yeah. It's called a division of labor, man.
Yeah.
You know, one brother might have a land where he has a particular spring well that comes up out of it. You say, okay, I got a bunch of sheep, you got some water, you know. That's a trade system right there.
Just make it work.
That's part of the thing we brought out earlier. The principal things for the life of a man. You know? But he wants you to deal with this demonic talisman called the US dollar, man. You gotta trade him, he's taxing. Every time you exchange a US dollar, he's taxing the fuck out of you, man. You know? And that's why you're always in perpetual debt, man. You have a kid, you're in debt. You know, your wife was in an emergency room. Esau come in there with a $10,000 bill.
Well, hey, let's go into the example right quick. This is the book of Genesis 23. And I'm going to start because this goes into the purchase of Malcolm. Remember, they needed a place to bury Sarah before she died, right? And it says, and Abraham stood up from before his dead and spake unto the sons of Heth, saying, I am a stranger and a sojourner with you, but give me a possession of your burying place with you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. And the children of Heth answered Abraham and said unto him, Hear us, my Lord. Thou art a mighty prince among us, and the choice of us sepulchres buried the dead, but none of us shall withhold from thee his sepulchre, but that thou mayest bury thy dead. And Abraham stood up and bowed himself to the people of the land, and even to the children of Heth, and he communed, saying, if it be your mind that I should bury my dead out of my sight, hear me and entreat for me to Ephron the son of Zohar, that it says that he may give me the cave of Malchupah, which is the end of this field, for as much money as it is worth, he should give it me for possession of a burying place against you. And Ephron dwelt among the children of Heth, and Ephron, it says, the Hittite answered Abraham and the audience of the children of Heth, even all that went at the gate of the city, saying, Nay, my Lord, but hear me, the field give I thee, and the cave that is therein, and I give it thee in the presence of the sons of my people, give it I thee, bury thy dead. And Abraham bowed down himself before the people of the land, and he spake unto Ephron, saying, the audience of the people of the land, saying, But if thou wilt give it, I pray thee, hear me, and I will give thee money for the field, and take it of me, and I will bury my dead there, all right? That's the point. He had it something he wanted to give him, man, because we know Abraham was rich with gold, cattle, possession, you know, servants. He was rich, man.
And he had it readily available. He didn't have to go get a loan.
Nope.
He didn't have to say, all right, I'm going to pay half cash, half on a credit card, man.
right.
Jake had what they call disposable income.
Yeah.
See, so much that, hey, they had to separate Abraham and Lot, man.
Yep.
They was having, as we're gonna put it in nigga terms, they was having too much motion.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
You niggas think you got motion, you ain't got nothing near motion right now.
Yeah.
A Hellcat and $10,000 is not motion.
Right. Meanwhile, today, you know, one tire go out, you got to do Afterpay. You know, breaking it up
Yeah,
into 4
Klarna.
payments.
Klarna, yeah.
One tire. Then you got a spare tire.
Hit your ass with that 35% interest.
It's a payment, nigga.
It's a wrap.
Right.
But the point is, our forefathers had riches, man, right? Some that you Jakes, you got Jake, I want to establish generational wealth. You can't establish generational wealth on fucking allies business. I got a business, I'm an esthetician. I do nails and hair. I mean, hair you could make some money with, but even then, generational wealth, I think not. You know, a bitch get an eyelash business and swear up and down, she's an entrepreneur. Like if you don't get your fucking OnlyFans ass up out of here with that shit, man.
All those fake ass hair that you put in, all that shit is it's all jacked up as it is. Alopecia and shit. You got little girl, teenage girls looking old, got a little 25 head for all the hair that
Damn.
damn.
That shit destroys you, man. That fella kind of Joe, I think it's Joe 39, it's called out his riches. But he got paid. The Lord restored to him. Because when the Bible starts bringing out wealth, you're not gonna hear paper money. All right, you're not gonna hear financial instruments that are backed by debt. You know, you're gonna get principal things like the brother brought out earlier that are good for life, man. See, real wealth leads to more wealth. This is how Esau gets rich, because he actually has wealth. So when he acquires something, that asset can make more of the assets. It's called productive assets. y'all are dealing with wages, man. Y'all are praying for a tax refund to come back. You know, that's not wealth, man. Dollars are not wealth. The real wealth, like you said, real wealth comes out of the land. Right? We have an investment to the kingdom to come. Which will be a physical kingdom on the earth.
Right.
You know, but it's a spiritual investment to that new founding, the founders of the new world, you know.
It's a spiritual investment that comes with a life and with an eternity of benefits. Eternity of benefits, man.
Quote it. It says you got you still on with your daughters.
That's towards 30. I don't remember what that said. That's towards the end.
Yeah, this is Job. This is Job chapter 42. I'm gonna just start at verse 1. Then Job answered the Lord Yahweh and said, I know that thou canst do everything, and that no thought can be withholden from me. Who is he that hideth his counsel without knowledge? Therefore have I uttered that I understood not, things too wonderful for me which I knew not. Here I beseech thee, and I will speak. I will demand of thee, and declare thou unto me. I have heard of thee by the hearing of the ear, but now my eyes see thee. Wherefore I abhor myself and repent in dust and ashes. And it was so that after the Lord had spoken these things unto Job, the Lord said to Eliphaz the Temanite, my wrath is kindled against thee and against thy two friends, for ye have not spoken of me that thing that is right, as my servant Job had.
Right. So what you're dealing with is a humble man. That's a pattern with the Most High. You choose the route of humility, the Lord builds you up, He restores you, man. Yeah. And then Job's friends were casting doubt in his ear, man. Speaking ill of the Most High. Where Job maintained his integrity.
Job 42:7 again, and it was so that after the Lord had spoken these words unto Job, the Lord said to Eliphaz the Temanite, my wrath is kindled against thee and against thy two friends, for ye have not spoken of me the thing that is right, as my servant Job had. Therefore take unto you now 7 bullocks and 7 rams, and go to my servant Job, and offer up yourselves burnt offering. And my servant Job shall pray for you, for him will I accept. Lest I deal with you after your folly, and that ye have not spoken of me the thing which is right, like my servant Job. Let me get down to the point. Yes. It says, so the Lord blessed the latter of Job more than the beginning, for he had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels and 1,000 yoke of oxen and 1,000 she-asses.
See? So when you get that much wealth, man, a sheep can replicate itself, man. A US dollar cannot replicate itself. You get $100 bill, it ain't gonna do more than that. You know, one sheep, you can make 2 sheep, man. You know, imagine having 14,000, man.
That's double easy.
You know,
a year, he'll double that in a year.
Right, and all the things you get from a sheep, man, you can get meat, you can get wool, you can get milk, fertilizer, you know. That's real wealth right there, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord doubled them up, man, for doing what? Being humble, man.
And when you consider it, all those animals, they gotta have grazing. They gotta graze, don't they?
Yeah.
So you gotta have land.
That's right.
You gotta have a water source.
Right.
And ultimately, hey, you gotta have service to help you take care of all that, because he couldn't do all that shit by himself.
Yeah. You need,
Nope.
you need dozens of acres, man, just to have 1,000 sheep is dozens of acres, man.
Right. Right.
1,000. Yeah.
You need 2 acres. I think it's 1 to 2 acres per land.
Right.
See?
And so, like, like they say in the finance world, you gotta let your money make you more money, man.
Right.
And this is what it was before niggas would put money in Bitcoin and wait for it to go up.
Yeah.
They would have that livestock, they would have that land, and it would make them more money, man.
Right. When you go down a little bit more, I guess the bigger blessing is really your children, man. Because a sheep can multiply itself, but it doesn't have wisdom, you know. Your kids are the ultimate investment, man. And
Yeah.
the Lord doubled up Job on his kids too. Yes,
Right.
he lost.
It say, Job 42:12 again. So the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua blessed the ladder of Job more than his beginning. For he had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels and 1,000 yoke of oxen and 1,000 she-asses. And he also had 7 sons and 3 daughters. And he called the name of the first Jemima, the name of the second Kiza, and the name of the third Karinhapuch. And in all the land were no women found so fair as the daughters of Job. Hey, so that's more money.
Right. You know how much you could probably get another 20,000 sheep for your daughter bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
You can get another. How much sheep you got?
Yeah.
Run the whole thing.
Yeah.
My daughter.
Yeah.
You know. See. You got seven sons, bro. You 7 sons that are righteous. That's it, man. Your legacy going on forever, man.
Yeah, because you remember when Isaac's daughter went to grab up, Shalaki, Abraham's servant, went up to Rebecca. Remember when he basically was looking for a wife for Isaac?
Yeah.
And then he put the golden jewels, he put the bracelets on. You know how much the bracelets were worth? The bracelets were worth a lot of money.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? This wasn't no polished brass that they be polishing on them gold chains, man. But the fact, like the brother mentioned, he mentioned that wealth, family, especially boys, you know, even girls, it's a collective effort, man. And this is why the system is so backwards, because when we push like polygyny, you know, it's deeper than just fucking off on a bitch. Now, of course, you want to have another wife because you want to have sex with her. Like we not gonna say that's not one of the reasons why. Because I mean, sometimes you get tired of the same thing. But overall, let's just say if you people adopted polygyny in the Western culture, you really can have generational wealth from that. Because everybody is bringing a craft to the table, man. This is why, this Western hegemony is totally backwards. In the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna live totally opposite as to this place, man. Okay, we're not gonna. This is totally backwards, man.
He created Keisha, man. That was a massive destruction of wealth, right there.
Yeah.
Because when you destroy a woman, that destroys the kid,
Yeah.
the seed. That's where the wealth is, man.
Yeah.
Where is that in the scripture when it brings up the son?
Yeah, I got you.
Enemies greed.
Raises up one like unto
For
himself.
himself.
That's the real wealth right there, man. Because how did Job get 14,000 sheep? Well, he knew the game. He got things passed down to him. He pleased the Most High.
He teaches the son.
Teaches his sons that, man.
Yeah.
So it's bigger than that.
Even his daughters too, man. Didn't the scripture say in Proverbs, a virtuous woman's price is far from rubies?
Yeah.
You know, because if you have a woman that's actually in order, that's doing everything she's supposed to do, you know how expensive that is. You got a woman that's basically like your handmaid, cook, keep the house fucking clean, you know, make sure she's raising the kids and teaching the kids. And that's a very expensive role. If you go pay out of pocket, you gonna try to buy a fucking nanny, that shit ain't cheap, man.
It's not. This is
No, you got it. No, I'm keeping you good on that. Somebody get up Proverbs 14 in the Blue Letter Bible and go to the text commentaries and teach commentaries on Proverbs 14. I'm gonna tell you the role of a woman that she's supposed to bring to the house, man. A bitch is not supposed to be sitting up there using up space. She has a role to do, man. Right. She's supposed to keep the house. A woman is supposed to understand how the house operates, man. It's a business thing, man. All right, we got it out.
Sirach 30:3. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Though his father die, yet he is though he were not dead, for he had left one behind that is like himself.
That's right, man. See, that's what Jacob represented for Isaac, man. Jacob was the one behind like himself. You see? But he passed that heritage down to Jacob, you guaranteed to multiply, man. You know? You pass it down to a wicked seed, you know, he'll destroy your whole legacy, man. Your wealth. Same thing with a woman, man. You marry the wrong woman, she'll destroy your whole household, man. You know? How much money would you pay for a Rachel versus a like Paul, Saul's daughter.
Well, I mean, Jake do it all the time. Look at the celebrity world. Jake always give these women. Look at this simple ass nigga Travis Hunter. That woman gonna destroy your world, bro.
Yeah.
You don't get no fucking woman. You niggas, when you get famous, what you supposed to do? You ain't supposed to get no goddamn woman. You supposed to get more than one woman, bro.
Right.
And go get her from different countries. And don't tell a bitch you're a football player.
right.
Them chicks in the Philippines don't know no goddamn Travis. You just a regular Jake that's well off. Just get you a couple of women down there, man.
Yeah, like, you know, even in Africa, some of the women that are raised up to be, you know, polygamous, they're not going to have a problem. There's
So-
some tribes over there where the woman will not want to marry you unless you marry her sister
Yeah.
and bring some help along with her.
Right.
That's where you need to go if you got celebrity money. Go over there and get a woman that's trained up the way they should go.
Yeah, build a house over there for them to live in. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the crib, you know, and take your ass over there off season. You know, you got the money. It ain't no hassle to you to fly overseas, man. To be with your wife.
I want to add, you know what's a good example of somebody's son ruining their legacy? Is Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
That nigga Marcus Jordan,
He ruined it.
that nigga is a complete crash out now.
Nigga named Marcus, bro.
That nigga done wrecked the Lambo truck, got caught snorting coke,
Dope.
smashing Larsa Pippen, Scottie Pippen ex-wife. Nigga, you don't know. You can't be my son. You can't give that nigga control of $1 billion corporation.
That's right. Yeah, that's why the scriptures basically tell you not to pass your inheritance down early. You basically wait till you get upper in age until you're on your deathbed, basically. And then you pass the blessing down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, cause see what when Abraham when he kicked out Hagar, and when he kicked out Hagar, you notice they was like most of the inheritance went to Isaac. Now they did hit off Ishmael and Hagar with some cheese because you know there's those as his kid gave him gifts. But even then, the inheritance went to the son of promise, man.
Yeah.
You know, and you kind of sit back and you watch how they operate, man. You don't just give a kid and let him fuck off your. And Godfather shows you that, man.
Yeah.
With Michael Corleone, who his father passed the throne down to him. You know, so you don't just give your wealth to some nigga, man.
That's right.
That's why Esau couldn't, going back to the birthright. That's why through the spirit, the birthright was too much of a gravity for him. He couldn't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't deal with it. It wasn't for him. Because Esau is the example of a bastard son.
That's right.
Look at what he's doing with his kingdom now. This man doesn't care about the earth, man.
That's right.
Cutting down trees, separating families. Ain't no way in hell you should have homeless people when you got majority of this land is farm, bro.
Yeah. That's right.
Why do you have homeless people? Why you have an energy crisis, bro?
That's wild, bro. You know how much food gets thrown away here a year?
Bro,
You still got niggas out here starving. You know?
bro, I talked to one of the cooks at 54, bro, and I was like, what y'all do with it? I was just testing his brain because I know what they do with it. I'm like, what y'all do with all that food at the end of the night? He said, honestly, bro, he said, if we don't store it up and we use the shit for tomorrow, he said, we throw it all away. I said, but out of all this homeless people you got back here that's starving, you taking food literally that you can give to people to eat and you throw that shit away, man.
Wow.
That's wild, man. The scriptures tell you that you're not supposed to defraud a man of his living.
It also say you're supposed to leave gleanings for the poor.
Yeah.
You know, Esau don't do none of those things, man. This nigga want everybody to die.
Right. That's in the scriptures. Like, let's just say if you had a farm from Main Street, that theater, and let's say all the way to that sign right there, in a full circumference to like T-Mobile Center, and this way back. You ain't work. And the scriptures say whatever, you know, they pick up or whatever and they can't carry, just let it fall. Let the homeless get it. You ain't worried about the shit on the outside, bro. That's like the grocery store for the poor. Let them shop on the outside of your garden and take what they need, man.
Right.
Have somebody there to manage, you know what I'm saying? Make sure ain't nobody getting overly greedy. That's why you got servants for it, you know what I'm saying? And have them to go by that way. Because you're going to crop anyway.
Yeah, they got a border, huh?
Yeah, I got all this to worry about. I'm not worried about that.
However, drove behind Hy-Vee or Price Chopper in the supermarkets,
Bro,
those trash bins be overflowing with food that's thrown away. Like, I'm talking like regular dumpsters like across the street, but the shit that don't look like that, no mold on it, nothing. The shit be packed, it's spilling out. Like, they got rats just running behind them.
It's this place out here called Candies. They deal with that, like they'll come and they'll kind of buy the food off these grocery stores and they'll take it back to their plants and they'll kind of recycle it and clean it up and then they'll take it to like different distribution markets, and they'll set up like these coolers that people can get like free fruit and shit. So they got the right concept of it. But before that was in effect, they was letting all that go to waste.
Right.
Yeah, you go in the backyard and you try to get a corn because you're hungry, he will hit you with trespassing, man. All right, what the fuck? I'm just trying to get something to eat, man. And you can't go to the grocery store and just walk out with it. They'll lock you up. They'll say it's thief. You're still.
Yeah, that orange cost them half a cent to grow. Man.
Yeah.
Lock your ass up.
Shoplifting.
You know?
It's, case in point, you devils gotta go. That's just the thing. You just gotta go, man. We had enough of your shit. All right, we had enough of you. Go ahead, bro.
Commentary.
Yep.
This is Proverbs 14 commentary. It says, a good wife is a great blessing to a family. By a fruitful wife, a family is multiplied.
Okay, what's a fruitful wife? You do what you gotta do, right? All right, and the one that can also bear children. You know, a lot of you women out here, you can't bear children because your wombs are so polluted.
Yeah, that's right. Also, a good woman too. You know, if you notice, if you ever had a chick that had, you know, an IQ above room temperature, and she's there to help you. A good woman, she will find things that are cheap. You know, if she know you paying for something, she'll be trying to find ways to save money. You know, she'll figure out a way to stretch that. That's why I say a good wife in the time of famine, she's a blessing. Because women are crafty on knowing how to stretch things, do this, do that, find a coupon, that kind of thing.
So I seen a chick make a weekly meal off $10. Damn. But
Right.
that's their talent.
Right.
That's where your strength lies at.
Yeah.
Your power is in your femininity on what you could bring to the family.
Right,
Not
right.
working in some corporation talking about your degree.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all run from y'all power, man.
Yeah.
That's a bro. Look, me, I'm a man. I'll be simple. I'll go buy a goddamn burger and pay $20 for that shit and be hungry the next day. But shit, she can go to the store and get you a week's supply of food on $20.
Bro.
I can't do that.
And that's that shit, bro. Because she understands it, man. She understands your body. You start walking a little funny. She knows the rub. Like a good woman, bro, is good. And a wicked woman, she'll just want to spend your money, man. For no fucking reason. She'll just want to spend that shit.
When we going out,
Yeah, she'll want to go buy. She'll want to go to a $1,000 steak restaurant,
Right.
get a food a plate this big, and leave that bitch still hungry.
Yeah.
Right.
She just wanted to take Instagram.
Yeah, she want to smell crab legs. Bitch, just
Yep.
open your legs up.
and the
Smell
box ain't
yourself.
hitting on nothing.
Right. That's not a woman right there. That's why we call y'all bitches. That's not a woman.
Right.
She gonna be a hell on you in the family, man.
Right. It says fruitful. Now, you got these women, that's all they know how to do is just have kids. You know how to spread your legs and have some sex, but you think that you're doing us a favor. Bitch, you're getting pleased behind the shit too. So how is this doing me a favor?
Your job.
Any business making you feel like they're doing you a favor by fucking you? Kick rocks, man.
Oh yeah, we don't play that game.
Hell
We ain't playing that. That one man, Tupac, said, "You think you should God give to a fucking nigga?" He said, "Fuck her." Cursing Janet ass out that movie, man. Hey,
was.
Janet, hey, I think he was cursing that bitch out. Hey, she deserved it too, man.
That shit for real.
It says, by a fruitful wife a family is multiplied and replenished with children, and so built up. By a prudent wife, one that is pious, industrious, and considerate. The affairs of the family are made to prosper.
See?
You got the Israelite woman, she's a dragon, man.
Yeah.
She does everything to cause the family to be broken apart. She's jealous, she doesn't want to be ordered, she doesn't want to be told what to do, she wants to run the streets, you know, she wants to be a man. So with that type of mentality, you cannot build that mansion within your home. You can't build your own castle, man.
No, you can't.
Look that word up the phone. Industrious.
Industrial, yeah. That goes back to what we were saying. Knowing how to make certain things move with little effort, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, that's the women empowerment. That's your empowerment right there.
Yeah.
What's so hard about that?
Right.
You see, they choose what they choose. They choose who they want to give their submission to. Like, with these women, submission is conditional with them, man.
Right.
Based on what they can get out of you.
Yeah. Transaction.
Yeah. You supposed to be submissive to me just off the strength of a man. That's value right there. Because the scriptures say that a man should be more precious than the golden wedge of Ophir. But you don't look at men as being precious because we've been drugged through the mud, man.
Right? The men provide the environment for you to be able to do all those things.
Yeah.
He provides a house, he has the strength and ability to fight when he has, to give the protection, and keep the kids in order, keep you in order.
That's it. And really, only thing you really deserve from the man is guidance. That's it. He don't have to have a lot of money for you to submit. He don't have to have a mansion. He can live in a 2-bedroom apartment. You're supposed to still submit to him, man.
right.
Because the guidance he can give you.
Definition of industrious, diligent, and hard-working. Merriam-Webster, constantly, regularly, or habitually active or occupied. A lot of you women is fucking lazy, man.
Big time. They can go right there. See? And at a time where you got washing machines, you know, you got dishwashers, you got all of this shit, and you bitches are still complaining.
Yeah.
Y'all are working an office job, ready to retire at 35, man. Nah, stand on that, man. Get your ass back up and go to work.
These women are therapists, they're so brainwashed, they think they're valuable because they're able to have a job or a degree.
Right.
It's not where your value comes in. Go back to the basics, man. What did Yahweh create you for? He says, not good for man to be alone, I shall what? Create a helpmeet unto him, man.
Yes.
You're supposed to be a help to a man.
Right.
So just because you done graduated, you done been in the military, you done did this, your accomplishments don't mean a motherfucking thing if it ain't benefiting the man's household and helping him and helping your family.
Get out.
And then when you're coming into this man's life, you come to try to destroy every fucking thing. Your shitty ass toxic attitude and your upbringing.
It's really pointless, like, and because they want to be men so bad. First thing a woman do is throw her accomplishments. Men don't care about your accomplishments. Bro. I got a degree. We don't care about that. Like, you in competition with us. We're not in competition with you. You the one that trying to level up and be on our level.
They got a term called penis.
Pivots either, yeah. You know, they want to have as many bodies as they want. They want to have all these degrees and accomplishments just to say that they done something, but they're miserable as all hell, man. You know, that's why, like the great late Kevin Samuels say, buy a dog and die alone.
Right.
And you got these little desperate ass women out here, they're just marrying any fucking body just to say they got somebody, man.
Right.
You know?
You play a support role, man.
Yeah.
Like in that movie Talladega Nights, that nigga Ricky Bobby was racing. He had his partner.
Ricky Bobby, yeah.
He was like, hey, Ricky, let me be number one time, man.
Yeah,
Let me
no.
slingshot. He was like, nah, there can't be 2 number ones. That'd be 11.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, you ain't gonna be number one. I got it.
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah,
That's
so what
women, man. You sit in number 2, the number 2 role, just covered it.
Yep.
Just waiting to be in your man's
Yeah,
spot.
so what his
man.
friend do, his friend cut him, stabbed him in the back.
Yeah, that's right.
It took everything he had,
Yeah.
including his woman.
His woman too. You know, because he wanted to be number 1, man, and that's easy, man. You got sold a dream by the circus, man, and your ass about to feel every bit of that, man.
They
Right.
feeling it now. That's why them government bitches are crying.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that video you did this week.
Yeah.
Bitch talking about, I just lost my job. Yeah, good, bitch.
Right.
We pray more of you wicked ass, cranky ass, moody ass black women lose your fucking job too.
That's right.
We gonna laugh and drink liquor, man.
That's right.
Right? It says that the affairs of the family are made to prosper. Debts are paid. So you shouldn't be causing fucking debt, man.
Right.
You shouldn't be causing debt and then you want to fucking leave the man, you know, cause so much fucking debt. You trying to take care of your ass, man.
Yeah.
Because you're not bringing income to the household. You're a selfish bitch.
Right. This show up with student loan debt and 3 kids from another day.
And I don't understand why you hoes don't think you gotta work. You ain't being no stay home. Them days are over with. Get your ass out there and work.
Get your
You
ass
finna
up.
be a trophy wife like, bitch. You gotta get your ass up and get a job. And you better clean my motherfucking house, bitch. Like, nigga, you wanted feminism.
Right.
You sold out to it. So that's your problem. Get up and go get a job, man. And bring me a paycheck in here, man.
Right.
Right.
And I expect you to take me out at the end of the motherfucking week.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Fuck out of here, man. I'll get bougie on the bitch quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, hey, man, I want them Jordans right there. You got it?
They be in there in the mall dropping hints, so I sure like them for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Shit.
just know I like doing
You got that compassion shit, bro. All that. Fuck all that, man. Call me bougie. I'm a king, bitch. I'm supposed to be bougie.
And women know it's coming. That's why they keep calling me sassy and shit.
Sass, yeah.
You know, you call me whatever you want, bitch, but I ain't. You know, your ass still going to work.
Yeah. You sassy. You damn right.
It says debts are paid, portions raised, provision made. It says the children well educated and maintained.
Wait, what? Well educated.
The children well educated and maintained.
Yeah, they ain't talking about listen to some sexy red, man.
Right.
Got them 5-year-old babies.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
listen to some sexy
Sexy,
red.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't
Rich
see the
baby daddy.
you don't see the Elamite woman or the Moabite woman kids listening to that garbage.
Right.
They're practicing, you know, the gymnastics, you know, they're learning how to knit, they're understanding like they're doing other shit outside of what you Jakes are doing, man.
That's right.
You let the TV and the phones and the games raise your kids, man.
Yep.
And then you mad when they become crash outs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I sent that video earlier this week. A nigga told his kids to spell philosophy.
Oh, with an F.
Philosophy.
Nigga say
F-I-L-A.
ain't no way.
F-O.
He said ain't no.
Can y'all name 3 cities? 3 states? Can you name 3 states? Hell no, you can't. Bunch of dumbass broads.
They say what language do they speak in Idaho?
Bet you can spell OnlyFans though, can't you? Go ahead. Read
It
it again.
says,
Hey, we gonna start answering. We gonna start calling people back out, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
the children well educated and maintained.
Right, well educated, man, which really means understanding, you know, the true nature of God and understanding of who they are, man. But now, hey, a lot of these YNs, like as far as like the dudes, a lot of these YNs, they neglect us because we represent a male authoritative figure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They so used to having single mothers, and their mothers have disrespect for males. And so it's passed down inheritedly. So when you see men speaking with authority, when you see men not sagging their pants, not acting like ultra thuggos or ultra HOMOSUals, they get scared, man. Cause it's foreign to them.
They scoff.
They try to, do men like that, treat them terrible. You can't accomplish anything on this list if you in a man's face, call him a nigga, call him a bitch, spit in his face. Being toxic is you ruin all that. Because here it is, you got a man that shows you is capable of giving you all that, but you throw it all away with your fucking mouth and you being disrespectful, man.
Right.
You gotta get the cops called on, you gotta get put the fuck out. But it's simple. Shut your fucking mouth, all right, and be a healthy like you're supposed to. Be in submission, subjection, and serve that man.
Right.
Give him respect.
You know what? It's at this point, you ain't gotta shut up. You bitches, you just gonna fucking die.
Right.
That's just what it is. It's at the point, I don't care. Just don't submit. You just gonna be destroyed. You gonna die any damn way. I'm at the point like, look, if you don't know what it comes with the territory, then hey, just fucking jump off a bridge, man.
But they low key, they do know. Because you hear these little bitches out here using this phrase, I cook, I clean, I suck, I shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like a thing you start hearing little bitches say on TikTok
Yeah.
when they see a man that's desirable. So they know. But they're
They know
being
what to
demons
do.
on purpose, man. They think they got time. They think America's gonna last forever. You know?
That's right. It says, and credit without, thus is the house built. She looks upon it as her own to take care of, not fucking trying to tear it up.
Yeah.
It says, though she knows it's her husband's to bear rule in it. So she knows that husband controls every fucking thing. She should be no spirit, oh, you can't fucking control me, you're too controlling. If those phrases ever come out your mouth, you never deserve a husband in your fucking life. You just deserve death, man. You just a walking sack of shit.
But you know what, brother? I got a remedy for that. Get your shit and get the fuck out. Get the fuck out in that order.
As Martin said, get the step.
Get the stepping. That's the problem with you niggas, man. See, I saw a video today. It was a skit, probably, but it happens in real life. So this simple-minded nigga, he allowed his, of course it was a skit, but it happened. So he allowed his one chick to stay in his crib and he found $10,000 in the bitch purse.
Where that come from?
Yeah, and then she basically, because he called her out and he put her on blast, so she basically tried to gaslight him and called him broke and nigga, you ain't a man. But I'm like, bitch, you need a place to stay though. I'm not gonna argue with you. Get out, get your stuff and get out, man. Because see, if you don't get out, I'm gonna get mad, and then I might have to forcibly put you out. And if I have to forcibly put you out, then I'm definitely going to jail. Because I ain't just gonna pick you up and just drop you out. Something gonna happen to you, man. Because see, the scriptures say that a fool's mouth prepares. It says stripes are prepared for the backs of fools, man.
Yeah.
So, because a lot of times this will get you fucked up too. A lot of you women gotta learn to shut this and zip this, because you got some men out here that don't deal with that type shit, bro. Like, I come from a family of men, you know what I'm saying? My grandpops, you know, they white didn't play, he didn't play that talk back shit. You talk back to him, your ass to be on the floor, man. And the reason why you women are out of order because you don't have men to put you in your place. It should never have to get physical with men and women, man. But you women, you take it there because you got these clown ass simps out here that's willing to come in your aid. But I got news for you simps. You're gonna die.
That's right.
And quick one,
Got it.
The cops too, man. The cops are coming to the rescue for these women that deserve it. Their hands put on them. That's mainly what they be doing that shit for. They know they can call 911 and that man can go to jail for X amount of time.
Well, Trump gonna lay 911 off too, man. Ain't gonna be no 911.
AI.
Yeah.
Proverbs 18:4. The words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook. It is not, well, see, and then even with that, because we use our mouthpiece. We use our mouthpiece not only to help edify you brothers and sisters of the elect, but we also use this mouthpiece to keep our houses in order, man. Now, obviously, women, they're a little bit more fickle, so there's going to be a slightly different approach. But even then, the way you keep your woman in order is pouring wisdom into her, man. Not like scriptural wisdom, but simple shit.
Common sense.
Women need to hear that little simple shit, man, to keep them going.
They need They need to be grounded. They need direction.
Yeah.
They need structure.
Yeah.
You know,
They
you don't
need-
get put.
yeah, they need
You don't have no boundaries on a woman, bro. Look up King Ahab, man. That's what's gonna happen to you. You can be literally a king, and a woman will trample all over your shit, man. Embarrass you.
Jezebel.
Yeah, Jezebel.
That bitch, yeah.
It say Proverbs 18:5, it is not good to accept the persons of the wicked, to overthrow the righteous in judgment. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. So that brother was saying, you know, sometimes a woman's mouth will cause strokes.
And you seen it was a I won't say wonderfully made, but it was a movie that was made about a certain individual that exercised that scripture every time she got out of line. It was called "What's Love Got to Do with It?"
Right. I said A flat. A flat.
So
Sing
you
the
gonna
song like I told you.
Hey, you seen when they was in a diner? Jackie got involved. He slapped ass into a backflip.
You see how their most successful part of that career though was when he was in our life putting her ass in the
Yeah, and we making joking light of it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we not saying go beat up. I mean, these women, they just need death, all right? But you brothers that's dealing like with your ribs and shit, don't be putting your hands on these women, bro. If it get to the point, kick them out. Say, get your shit and get out, man. You know what I'm saying? Call the cops on them. Hey, I'll call the cops on a woman in the I'll call the cops on, yeah.
Because legally here, Esau is the head of household on paper.
Exactly.
You know,
So
you really don't have a rule over your house. You just gotta be wise and just not be in them situations.
yeah, you have a disrespectful kid that lives with you, call a woman. Don't be beating up on your women, brothers, man. It ain't even worth it, man.
And don't put a ring on it.
Definitely
Right.
not that.
Don't sign no paperwork.
Right. She gonna think she can put hands on you here. You know, you sign the paperwork, she just knows she got it.
Oh yeah, bro, like that's why I never marry a woman on paper. I would never do that. I don't give a damn how much I care about you. You know what I'm saying? Because that tests them. That shows you if they really there for you or not, man. You know?
Another part of it says, many a family is brought to ruin by ill housewifery, as well as by ill husbandry.
That shit'll get your ass out the truth too.
It says, a foolish woman that has no fear of Yahweh, nor regard to her business, that is willful and wasteful and humoursome, that indulges her ease and appetite, and is all for jaunting and feasting, cards and playhouse, though she comes to plentiful estates.
Doing them girls' nights.
Yeah.
Girls' nights.
I
You
wanna
know?
go to Tulum.
Yeah. Where y'all going? Oh, don't worry, me and the girls getting together. What they gonna do? We already know what they gonna do, cause we be out by ourselves.
Right.
We see a group of shorties, what we gonna do? Holler.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, we just here on the girls' night. Ass out, titties out,
Yeah.
drunk as hell,
Yeah.
giving men the eye.
Getting bent over.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And you at home waiting for her to show up.
Right.
Hey, if your woman got friends and they single, she adulterer, man.
Yes.
If your woman got friends that think like these women, your woman has stepped out on you, man.
Yes.
Like it ain't even no secret, bro. These women cheat. This is what they do because they got the options to do it. For every real man, you have 300 simps to do what you ain't willing to do for this broad, man.
Yep.
And she gonna use that.
Right.
Just like a kid. When you tell a kid no, they gonna sneak and do it any goddamn way. I know I did when I was a kid. Don't go outside. All right, cool. I'm outside.
Yeah. And that happens more when you don't have a father. It happens more. Your child acts out a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, this is the damage that's been done by removing the father, man.
Yeah.
You know, and there's gonna come a day where this whole term of calling a man insecure, he don't want you to go out. That shit ain't gonna work.
I don't give a fuck. Call me insecure, bitch.
I don't give a fuck.
You a hoe.
Now.
If I gotta call you insecure, it's because you a fucking hoe.
That's right.
Period. You know what you do.
Right.
Yeah. Like a lot of these women, like the brother said, you know, they got single girls that ain't right. You know, the opposite of that is a woman that got a lot of elderly married women that's telling them what to do.
Yeah.
You know, good examples is in the scriptures. You know, that the aged women teach them to what? Be sober. You know,
Yes, sir.
be discreet to serve their husband. So, you younger women that's tuning in, listen. You need to change your fucking circle. You shouldn't have a bunch of single, unmarried fucking black women around you telling you to leave this man, this and that, and be in the same shoes as him. He's this and that, gossiping. No, the only women that woman should be conversating with is elderly women. All her friends should be old grandma type women.
Yeah.
Yep. And if,
Nah, you got no.
well, I was gonna say, if you consider yourself a sister in the truth, don't be hanging out with none of your whole friends, man.
Yeah,
You
no.
should, because hey, we tell Jake you gotta separate from niggas. That apply for you females too.
Yeah. Twice as more for you because you're the weak. You're the weaker vessel, man. You know. So like, and what I realized too, like, and because women see this is what they do, they go to their friends to get consoling because they know their friends ain't gonna tell them what they need to know.
Right.
They gonna tell them something they want to hear.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus men in a fixed relationship with you, she's gonna go to her independent boss career friends, and they gonna say, you know what, girl, don't worry about that guy. You too pretty. You got money. You need to, these guys check you out, and she will lead your woman to a whole nother nigga that ain't even worth shit.
Right.
Damn.
Right. Yeah.
I seen it happen.
Yeah.
Damn.
I witnessed it. I'm like, this? I'm like, you sure this is what you want to do?
And they'll think that'll fix all their problems.
She
Yeah,
thinks
yeah.
she on the up and up. I'm like, okay, bitch.
That shit will
Have
last for
'em.
about a month.
Yeah.
And that, less than that, and it's gone.
Hey, this nigga ain't got no bottom lip. But you think you won the lottery because he brings you flowers for Valentine's Day. Okay.
Right.
And the Most High gonna burn you in them goddamn flowers up, man.
Right. Women are susceptible to group and peer pressure. One bitch is outside, let's go do this.
Oh yeah.
That's a wrap. The whole group gonna end up doing it because they're in that mode.
But that nigga Stu Marcus say he said peer pressure like Parks and sensitive.
That's how a woman is, man. And they're not gonna take responsibility.
No accountability.
It's gonna be, well, you should have been there, or you
Yeah.
work too much,
Yeah.
or this and that.
Don't compliment me enough.
Right.
Well, the Most High is gonna make you accountable because we got a perfectly diverse power that's good on making examples out of people that want to do wickedness, man.
That's right.
Y'all brothers got any more precepts?
I was gonna make another point, man. Hey, if you got a woman in your life, a circle, speaking to you women, man, if she hasn't been married for over 10 years, you shouldn't be talking to her.
Yeah.
If she's not way older up in age, you know, let's say you in your 30s, this woman you're kicking it with should be in her mid-60s, and she should have been married 10, 15 plus years, happily married. That's what you need to be seeking out advice for, or bringing some talk to what you should do, how you should do to please your man. She's gonna be able to give you the better advice. A lot of you women, you want to go to your other single fucking friends that's successful, so-called good jobs, and think they have the most best advice for you. Or you getting on YouTube watching these fucking podcasts and shit from all these single people that don't know what the fuck they talking about. They on lessons and shows, but they never been married a day in their life, man.
Or you on a Facebook Israelite sisters group.
But
You don't you don't know them bitches.
Yeah. That's right.
And the women in the truth, man, say this to y'all too. There's brothers in this thing, man. that can use the consoling, the help, you know. Y'all sisters got to get out of that mindset of that popularity of the weak bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that really vexes my spirit in this thing. Let's say because you know, and it's all through the spirit, of course, because the Lord is good at sifting things out. But the minute the apostles mention brothers and they do videos and say a good video, and all the groupies try to hop on that, man. You see what I'm saying? Because the hypergamy shit. Let's just say the apostles mention you in the video and he did a piggyback on your lesson. All of a sudden you'll get 1,000 extra subscribers. All because the apostles, you know, they called it out.
Right.
And then all of a sudden here come all the groupies and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then you got men that's in this thing that's been doing the work, and y'all ain't checking for them because they not popular, so to speak.
Right.
You in that spirit, you in the wrong spirit.
You got women that are settled on their leads as well, man.
Yeah.
If you in this truth and you know that there are men out there that need help, well, you could be out there helping.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like you got some decent sisters in this thing too, man. You know, and then a lot of it they get up with these other niggas that know they Israelites, and then all of a sudden they end up marrying them dudes, and then that shit goes left. Because let's be honest, you women, y'all don't know how to vet men. Y'all don't. The scripture say a woman will receive every man. So you get with a nigga because he looks like a worldly Israelite, got the tzitzits and the t-shirt fringes with the long dreads. You know what I'm saying? Like Quavo out there and shit. And you'll fall in love with the way the nigga look, but he's a real demon.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you may mean well, but you marry this nigga and he puts you away. Now you gotta remain unmarried until the Lord kills him. When you could have been a woman to a brother, that's gonna do right.
Right.
And it'd be some fine ass sisters. I'm like, damn. You know? And you don't want to fuck up and get too close because you don't want to be in judgment of danger to judgment. That happens a lot. This is why, hey, be careful like when y'all dealing with these sisters that know they're Israelites, because 9 times out of 10, they know they're Israelites because they was dealing with a dude in the truth, man. The Lord ain't just wake them up and say, hey, you know you're an Israelite sister? No, it don't work that way. The Lord wakes up the man, then he wake up the woman through the man, man.
Yeah. I swipe on bitches. I see they got a hair wrap on. They like
Yeah.
I ain't dealing with no y'all bitches, man.
Nah, hell no.
Them y'all bitches, get the fuck off.
Hey, them y'all chicks smoke Black and Milds, bro. They smoke Black and Milds and wear combat boots, man.
We're the sisters.
Yeah.
Bitch got on stiff mad.
That bitch is in the Lady of Rage stance, bro, with some combat boots on.
Yeah. I'd rather
Shalom, bro.
I'd rather deal with me a ignorant Kaylee that don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. Get you a woman of the world, man. You know?
Tight. Starbucks.
Yeah. Come out of the crib with some Moscato, you know, some sweet wine or some bullshit. Nigga. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you can deal with an unbelieving woman, man. Don't listen to Nate, IUIC, man. Your woman gotta come. What if the spirit ain't with her? You can't make somebody come into the truth, man. And for you sisters out there that's sincere, and you find yourself in those awkward positions because you dealt with a wicked nigga, just be patient and let the Lord make things work. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, the Lord is going to move things around in your favor if you are a woman of the Most High. If you're supposed to be paired up with a man and the Lord, because ain't no single women getting on them ships, man.
Yeah, that's right.
So you gon' get on them ships with a brother. You know, unless you widowed.
Spirit Constitution spoke on that too.
Yeah.
Basically, don't even try to wake up a so-called black woman telling you to
Look, yeah.
unless you just through the spirits and randomly find out. Some of them, they just like, I don't know how the fuck they be doing it. They just like find out.
Yeah, Jake be doing too damn much, man. They be trying to tell, and Jake do that because they be trying to, you know, Jake just be really flexing because it's really it's really a thing of Jake not being sure of themselves, man. So they gotta try to assert some dominance instead of just letting the dominance speak for them. They gotta, I'm an Israelite, you gotta submit. Fuck all that shit, bro.
The Bible say.
Nah, fuck that. She don't believe in the Bible, bro.
I don't have a habit of repeating myself around fucking women. I don't argue with women. I'm not repeating myself a bunch of times on a goddamn woman. No, you don't understand what it is. It's simple. You can just get the fuck on, man. You know, we both got what we came out of this with. Going about your business. That's right. You know? I'm not about to get distracted over some pussy, man. Right. All right? I'm not about to overly stress myself, spending all this extra money. Women take up energy, they take up time, they take up resources.
They do.
You know, so that's an investment. If you don't get a return on your investment, you gotta cut that bitch loose, man. You women are spiritual money pits, man.
That's all it is.
You just an extra drag on the engine, man. You know?
Hey, it's easy to say that in February because ain't no hoes out.
Yeah,
Even when it get June and July, man, we gotta keep that because you know this ain't 10 years ago. This ain't 5, 6, 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 2025. Hey, you can expect a lot of violence, a lot of shit to go left. So as bro said, if you over there pussy craze trying to trace your next piece of box, you might chase your ass into the spirit world.
Right,
Your ass gonna fucking you chasing that before you know your ass gonna be going through a dark tunnel. You gonna see some light on the end of it.
Like, what the fuck? I been here.
Watch, cause you thought 2024 was violent. Watch how this shit go this year, man. This shit about to get fucked up.
Yeah, I got a 10 o'clock curfew in the summertime.
Hey, cause you remember when Trump was in office, 2020, 21, 22, that was the highest murder rate in pretty much all cities. Kansas City hit a high record for murder rate, even though we broke it in 24. Chicago, them murders was up. St. Louis became one of the most deadliest cities in America. Hey, bro, so this the first number of Trump back in? This shit
is gonna be
don't
bad.
play around.
Look at the fucking plane crashes. We're already at 90 plus crashes in the first 2 months of 2025.
God.
But last year it was only 30 something.
That's a plague, bro.
There's only 30 crashes last year. And we got 90 in the first 2 months.
That's how you know something going on, man.
Something in the spirit is definitely happening.
Trump fuck around and get these niggas a stimulus check before the summer. I ain't going around you niggas, man.
Yeah.
I'll stay the fuck away.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's $5,000.
My
Hey, that 5 bands, the nigga going to buy a Switch, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. This nigga is gonna buy something dumb.
Yeah.
You know, they can go buy a rocket launcher.
Yeah, Jacob put a drum on a Switch on a rocket, bro.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Don't deal with a woman that's always got something to fucking say, man. All right? Overly stressing yourself out. She can tell you got things going on. She's always got an attitude, you know, talking shit to her friends. You gotta hear about her rumors. This ain't fucking high school, man. You know? And it says, verse 21, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. You see, like the brother made the point, man, even in the summertime, when all you see is booty cheeks out here. I'll be looking, I ain't gonna lie. You know, you gotta maintain that integrity, man. You know? That's one righteous thing Dr. Umar said, you know, must stay focused, brothers.
And whatever meant for you in the spirit, you gonna get it anyway. Like, one thing too, brothers, you gotta realize, like, you ain't gotta force the course of the play, bro. If it's for you, it's gonna come. You notice when you chill and you lay low, things just kind of fall in your lap, man.
Right.
That's why the Lord has something which is called provisions. Pro means before, visions means to see, man. You're gonna have things that just set up to come to you with no effort, man. But if you gotta put effort in shit so it don't go left and you on edge and on eggshells, it ain't for you, bro.
Keep it together.
Yeah, man. You know.
Right.
I mentioned it earlier, Rebecca.
Yeah.
You know, Isaac was not looking for a woman. He was mourning his mother, man.
Yeah.
He wasn't thinking about that woman, man. He got a bad one, man. You know, Rebecca showed up. It was through the Spirit, but the Lord delivered it, man. He's a righteous man. That's how you got to look at our walk. You know, go out there and just do the work of the Lord. Stay locked in, be circumspect, and the Lord will throw you a bone every now and then, man. You know.
Come. Got anything else? Got something, bro? Got something? Carl. Well, with that, man, we gonna close out. Give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord's will, you were edified. To the next lesson. Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Bible Ball.
Bye.
Shalom.
Shalom.